AJ, the Esthering Queen, and I'm here with another kitchen talk. Okay, Esthering Queen Live, kitchen talk. Okay, and today's topic is going to be on content creators. That's what I want to talk about. Content creators have working hours too. They do. I think when you are a content creator, people tend to think, you ain't doing nothing. You okay? I can disrupt your piece. You know, I can just call you and every time I get good and kind of pick ready because you just home like. Now I know what you see because I see it. I'm looking in. I'm leaning in, looking at you, and looking into the lens. And what I see is I had a little tap done to my lip because if you know me and if you've been watching me, and then you might see some of the pictures that I take lately, like when I went to Tampa, okay? When I went to Tampa, my little situation had got out of control. Because I was smile. Let's see, now I smile. It ain't going all the way up. My lip ain't just flying all the way up to my eyelids. It's controlled. That's because I had to get a little tap here. And so now, until it really like settles or whatever it's gonna do, it's kind of stiff and like it's kind of like almost like a little, you know, when you come out the dentist, like a little numb still. So just work with me. You probably don't even notice. Anyway, so if you're like me, some of you, and you're a content creator, and you're the one who actually creates the content, edits the content, you know, creates and, you know, the description, or like for me, you know, I got wise and stopped actually writing all of my description. And so I do use like the chat GPT or Gemini now to help me with creating my description for my content, which is wonderful. It's been a long time since when I started using that. I started doing that a long time ago. I had a what did I have? I had a coach, and then I noticed that my coach, you know, like we're talking, da 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 dee, da 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 da, and next thing you know, pat. My coach would send me something that was already like beautifully drafted up and, you know, ready for me to view and just perfectly written. And I was like, wait a minute, okay? I knew that was Chat GPT. Not that it was wrong for someone to use that, but I knew it was, you know, Chat GPT. And I, like, you know what? I catch on fast. I might be slow, but I catch on fast when I finally figured out, okay, I'm going to do it too. So that became my go-to thing. I know, you know, whatever I'm trying to do, I will address. Whatever I'm trying to do, I will address Gemini, Chat GPT, any of the other AI tools. You know, I'm learning more and more of those like Claude. You know, I'm learning more and more about those AI tools that I can use and what they do. And so just recently, as a matter of fact, I'm waiting today because I did utilize a Fiverr. I did hire someone from Fiverr to help me with the illustrations for my new upcoming book. Okay, as most people do, that's why most people writing more and more books. Okay, so if you're interested in writing a book, just go ahead and write it. Okay, just go ahead. If you know what you want to say in your book, you know what you want your book to say. You know, everybody knows now. You can make it happen. It's just about you taking the time, having a few books. You don't need a lot of books to make that happen. And then, you know, because boom, by the end of this week, my book should be being in Amazon on sale. I'm not gonna tell you what it's about or what it is just yet, but there's more of that kind in the making, And so this is just going to be that one. I'm feeling around with my people that I can hire from Fiverr to see who, fills me out and got the illustrations just, you know, perfect as far as what I want to see. And if I can't get them, I'm just going to be like what I have, because I always have a vision, right? So if I can't get them to just put it out the way I want them to put it out, hello, 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 how are you? What y'all talking about? How you doing, RI84? Thanks for saying that. You're so kind. You said hi. You are so pretty. Oh, that's so nice. I have my filter on. I do have that filter called minimalist on. I want you to know that, because otherwise you'd see these big old bags. And when you put the filter on, the filter just like, it's a filter. Okay? It's a filter, darling, but it's working. And I said, I will never, ever come on here tied and torn again. But I have some. If you look at the past ones that I have, lives that I was on or whatever, because it is what it is. What it is. I ain't gonna let it stop me from getting to where I'm going. Okay, it's a bridge. I'm crossing it. It's a bridge. I'm crossing it. So today's I'm Adrian B. Jackson, ABJ, the Esthering Queen. And I'm glad to have you here. So today's episode is mainly on, well, it's going to begin with, that's the start. That's what's going to get us started into our conversation. That's what, reel you in with, right? Is that content creators have working hours too, but it's more than my saying content creators have working hours too. It's more for me to commit to the fact that I have working hours too. Because first thing, I got to get out of bed on time, right? But that's the leniency that we have. It's not about getting out of bed on time, because sometimes I get up early because I got to go do something else, whether it be most times some kind of appointment for me personally that I want to take care of, things I want to do, and it's not like because you don't have a work somebody. I'm not working for someone else. I'm working for myself. So, okay. But that working for myself is what sometimes get me in trouble. Let me put this thing on, because I want it to be following me so I can move around a little bit. Okay, you following me? You got me? Now forgive me, because if you ever seen this black and white Adidas sweatsuit before, if you've seen me, you've seen it. Okay? If you've seen me, I'm going to get my wine, and I'm thirsty. With these lips, I told you they had the little tap. That's kind of a little paralyzed right now. The little upper lips, until they relax, they will. Or they'll fall where they need to fall. I noticed that's what's going on now. So, anyway, yeah, I'm a content creator who needs to carve out my time and stick to it. I know, personally, excuse me, the water just bubbling. I'm drinking like they say water with gas in it, salsa water. So I know personally that I could be more productive, because that's what I want to be. I like to have 500,000 things, 500,000 things in my mind that I want to do, and the things that I need to take care of, from the business side of who I am and what I'm creating, to my content that I definitely want to put out every day, to also create that money stream. I definitely want to do that, and the sooner the better is what I want. Because we all want to accomplish whatever it is we want to accomplish fast. We know it all takes time, and I've seen it still take time, and I'm proud of that taking time journey, but I'm ready. And so you still just get, I need to rev it up, and if I coulda, shoulda, woulda, I don't like that. So I just like to just keep on moving forward, because the coulda, shoulda, wouldas will beat you up, Just the other day, I had like a mini meltdown. Okay, you'll never see it. But I said one time I was going to come over here and give you something that really touched my heart, and let it bring out whatever it brings out. And I still may. That maybe, actually, I wanted to do that in a podcast kind of like forum. So that's what I'm saving it for, so I can just build up a whole lot of stuff and get a good 60 minutes. But today, my friends, because I said I'm gonna go to bed early, so I kinda stayed up late. And I don't really want to talk about this, but I stayed up late because I was pondering what's been going on since the 28th. I've been pondering what's been going on, well, what happened on the 28th, and that devastated the world, devastated everybody. The USA, just hearing about it, and it devastated me because I actually, lived in Iraq, lived in Kuwait, visited Abu Dhabi, Dubai. I've been in those places for a lot of years, right? A lot of years, like consistently, working there, all that kind of good stuff. But you already know that because you know me. And if you don't, go on and find out. Go on and look at some of those other videos that I made, and you'll hear me, reminisce or talk about that past that, pretty much, it made me the lady that you're looking at today. And I always believe that. That's why my podcast, the Esthering Podcast, is Life in the Ozone, where what you've been through matters, because it does. It does. It does. Because that's the person that you're looking at. I've been through a whole lot. And so what I've been through matters. What you've been through matters. What I've been through matters. What you've been through matters. Because it is the person that I'm looking at. If I'm looking at you, it is the person that you're looking at. If you're looking at me, what you've been through matters. And that's how you're going to have to deal with me. That's how I'm going to have to deal with you. And not going to stay on that subject. But yeah, what happened on the 28th really rattled me. I was actually on my way. We went to, where did we go to on the 28th? The 28th was Saturday, and we was on our way. That's how I got to drink out the straw, because this stuff relaxes. We were on our way to Thrift Con. I didn't want to say it right. I kept saying Thrift Con. It was Thrift Con. Thrift, like a thrifty store. Con. It's a Thrift Con, stands for like a thrift convention. It was at the Georgia International Convention Center over there. Beautiful place, right? And a big, beautiful place. Nice place. It's a convention center. That's what it is. Okay. We were on our way to the Thrift Con at the Georgia International Convention Center when my girlfriend got the call from her spouse about that, this place had just been bombed, that place had just been bombed, and all those places that they were mentioning, most of them I had actually been to quite a few times. In one place I lived for 5.5 years. Another place I was there for 7 years. So and while there experienced some things. So took a minute for me to get rattled, because when I first hear bad news or I don't like bad news. So I'm a person who I don't want it, take it somewhere. Don't tell me unless you absolutely have to tell me. Don't call me to tell me no bad news. I'm like that lady Ursula. Don't nobody bring me. No, is that her? I don't even know if it's Ursula. No, that's not Ursula. I was thinking about something else, and her name was, the lady name was Ursula, some cartoon character. But she don't say, don't nobody bring me no bad news. Somebody does, but I don't know who that is. Right now, I couldn't tell you who's the person that says that. I'm trying to get my light green again so it can start following me. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, so I'm in my relaxed clothes, y'all, so everything is everything. Forgive me, and let's go. Okay, look at me in my little paper, right? I always make little notes for myself. Okay, it could be on, I'm gonna get those cards. I try to buy, the little kind of like the cue cards that like the podcasters and stuff hold for themselves. I did order some of those cards, and they came, I guess apparently I didn't know what size I was ordering, so they was too small for me. I was like, what is this? I want the big card, have my card. Anywho, I'm gonna get it. Don't worry about it. You know I am. Okay, so we pretty much, I don't know if we addressed it thoroughly, but the issue is, it's me. I'm the content creator who needs to, I forgot to tell that lady who was on here to give me a thumbs up. She was on. She said hi. She said, hey, hi, you pretty, but she didn't give me no thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. You there? Thumbs up, thumbs up. Like it. Like it. Hit that button. Hit that button. Okay. Okay, let me get back to what I'm talking about. So for me, because sometimes I get like disturbed. What I could be in the middle, like in my brilliance. You see what I'm saying? Doing what I do. Okay. And I say in my brilliance, doing what I do, because what I know, okay, is it ain't easy. So if it's easy breezy to you, good. But for me, it ain't easy. Okay? So I'm gonna say that. I don't think it's easy. I can do it. I do it. But I'm never gonna say it's easy. It's definitely time consuming. It requires and I'm not trying to I do the best that I can do, put it like that. You know, I do the best that I can do. And I think I come up with some pretty like awesome stuff for the simple fact that you're gonna do something today. It's gonna go out. You know, whether it's a production that you spend $5,000 on or $500 on, getting somebody else to take a picture of you. Oh, that was cute. That was perfect. I was the quality was wonderful. Is somebody buying this? Is anyone paying you for that? Okay, so that's not. If I could, I would. If I could create that on my own, I would. But I'm not a professional photographer. I'm not giving no excuse for no thing, honey, because I'm producing. I'm putting content out. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And I'm getting and I'm asking you, can you go on and like it? If you like what I'm talking about, this is my live here. Okay? But along with my live, I do produce a lot of shorts. Okay? A lot of shorts that are very cute, a lot of short videos, long videos. I try to get it in for you. I think I'm keeping people pretty entertained. You know why? You know why? Because when I started focusing on my getting my likes, getting my followers, getting my subscribers, okay? My subscribers are definitely climbing well. They're climbing well. Don't look at let me put some lotion in my hand. My subscribers, these hands, honey, they get thumbs up, people. Give me a like. I'm Adrian B. Jackson, ABJ, the Esthering Queen. I'm the Esthering Queen. I'm Esthering out here in these streets, okay? More and more. And this year, I'll be, oh my goodness, going to be doing so much more already in the mix, okay? Already in the mix. I'm trying to get grants. I'm doing the things that I got to do for my business so I can continue to be here and I can continue actually to get better, because I'm talking about I don't have anyone that's helping me with my production, but I do want that. I do want that. I know with that I'll get a greater audience. I'm happy with the audience I get, because right now what I have is everyday regular people like myself, right? And I'm cool with it. I really am. I really am. Do I think that one day I'm gonna be on the Tamron show, the Tamron Hall show? Is this Tamron Hall, right? Yeah. Beautiful Tamron Hall. I know you, Tamron. Okay. So do I think one day I'll be on a beautiful Tamron Hall show? I do. I absolutely do. Okay, I don't even know of any other show that I could possibly be on. Let me see. I heard the Chevy show is getting canceled, so won't be on there. Yeah. And so if there are other shows, and they're about bringing to light, to the world, to others who may not have checked these people out yet, their aspirations, their accomplishments, and what I hope to accomplish. If when I accomplish it, I'm sure I'll get some recognition at that kind of level. At that kind of level, though that's not why I'm here. That is absolutely not why I'm here. Hi, how you doing? I'm Adrian B. Jackson, ABJ, the Esthering Queen. Go on and give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Like the page. If you can't stay long, like it and roll on out. I understand it. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So I was talking about, okay, I'm gonna get to the end of this talk about this same subject, talking about being a content creator who need to have working hours. Okay, but the subject is not. It's the subject is content creators have working hours too. You know, that's like to say, leave us alone. You know, I'm home creating content. That's what I do. If you're just like a content creator like myself, right? For whatever, for my reasons that you know or could know, go to the website, go to all the social media handles, and find out a little bit more about me if you're that interested, because I definitely tried to put something out there for you to get a great idea about exactly what it is I do and am doing. Okay. Somebody said that. Somebody's sending me something. You know what I didn't do? I don't know if I turned my sound off because I don't even want that smoke. Let me see here. I don't even want that smoke. I can't get it. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, y'all. Let me hold all the way up. Okay. I just went to silent mode. But you don't know why be bothering me. It's late. It's late at night now, and it's a work night. I know it's a work night. Sometimes I like coming on when it's. I look like it got crooked. I like coming on when it's a work night, going live when it's a work night, because it's just like I'm filming myself. And for those who might, get the notification and come on and check me out, good. And for those who are going to simply check it out later, because a lot of people do. A lot of people do, and I thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Okay? I do. So yeah, for content creators like myself who need to establish work hours, not only establish work, I need to establish work hours for myself, and I need to respect it and don't let anything, like, I just need to be like, I don't answer the phone from this time to that time. I'm just doing business. Because if I went to somebody's job, I couldn't do but so much from 9 to 5, right? I'd have to wait to get off of work, then finally sit down and figure out if I was going to be able to do anything, which you could, but you would definitely be tired. You'd be in a whole nother different mindset. But it's good, the good thing is, I am not a spring chicken. No, I am not. So I respect the fact that I want to, watch some of the people that that motivates me, my pastor, Joyce Myers, and everybody knows now I'm watching Myron Golden. I think I could say Dr. Myron Golden. I think I've seen somewhere it said Dr. Myron Golden, so maybe I should say Dr. Myron Golden. But anyway, I am watching. I like to watch, like, wake up in the morning, thank you Lord, and then I like to go straight into, like, while I'm making my bed, let me turn on my pastor and Joyce Myers, and get my mind space right. You know what I mean? Get my mind space right so I can move forward in my day. Hopefully get some reading in, and I say hopefully because I'm trying to make sure that I don't go too many days without, reading my Bible. And it has done wonders for me. So that I'm not going to just relinquish, okay? And at my age, I feel like I shouldn't have to, okay? And I'm not. I am not. So no matter what happens to me as I go through life, I'm gonna back it up and start all over again, get grounded, or stay grounded in in the word where I need it to be. Okay? And what's all the stuff that's going on in this world today, honey? You better stay grounded. You better figure it out. You better know right from wrong. Okay? And at least try. That's the thing. That's the thing. We all get caught out there sometimes, with temptation, or if you don't know, you haven't read enough, you haven't, you can't be convicted by the word if you don't know it. You know what I mean? And I just know it from what people throw out. Know it for yourself. Read it, feel it. Okay? And I'm just thankful because so many things that happened to me that I know absolutely God was there for me. No matter how small the thing may have been, it definitely mattered to me, and He was definitely there for me, and I'm thankful, and I'm very thankful. Okay? I'm very thankful. So, I wrote down here something that I'm still trying to figure out what that was. I wrote on here. I can read it, but I'm like, see, and this is what I'm talking about when you're a content creator, or when you got something that's on your mind. And so I like to write it down. And so now, that could have been something about my content creating. I think it did have. I think it tied into that content creating because it was saying. I'm gonna tell you what it said. It says here. I just wrote this down, so I figured I'd pick it up. I'd be able to catch it real quick. So I wrote this down. You know what I noticed? This is what I wrote down. You know what I noticed? Because I wanted to come out like that, right? You know what I noticed lately? Because before I entertained it or paid it no mind, and that was the distractions. Yeah, that was definitely the distractions that the phone ring, somebody call me, honey, I leave whatever I was doing on the screen. Hey girl, you know what I mean? And get into it. Like I'll be distracted for an hour, distracted for 2 hours. I've been distracted for 4. This ain't no lie. I would have allowed myself to be just distracted for 4 hours, just thrown all the way off. Or I say, hey girl. It's almost lunchtime anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and have lunch, or get up. But when you're a creative, okay, which I absolutely call myself, okay, when you're a creative, you can get in a zone that you might not be able to get back and get back to. And also I write. So, when your mind is thinking and you just coming up with stuff, and if you stay on that, if you stay with it, you're going to get a whole lot out of it. You're going to really be able to put out some great content, and, but you need that time. You need that space. You need to be well rested. You do. Because I just came from, where I just came from? Even that convention center. I went with my girlfriend. She brought her granddaughter. I brought my cousin. They both around the same age, 113, 114. We brought them to the Georgia International Convention Center and to ThriftCon. And we absolutely had a good time together. That was our first time going to ThriftCon. As far as ThriftCon is concerned, I don't think I'll be going back, but it was a good experience. And I know it was definitely a good experience for the 2 young ladies. For first thing, I was introducing my cousin to her grandchild. She was introducing her grandchild to my cousin. So the 2 young ladies got to meet each other, 113, 114, and that's good. It's good for kids to interact, period. Especially in this day, when the only thing they interact with is that phone. Okay? For the most part, unless they're going to school, Real people, not so much, like playing, But not so much a plan, but they still were together. They could talk to each other. They could, kids, they understand each other, their language. They can share how things go on your side of town, how things go on my side of town. What they've been through matters. Okay? Matters. And so that's good. So what I'm saying is, so all those pictures and the things, everything I captured at ThriftCon, and the pictures I captured with my girlfriend, with the kids, which we really had a fun time, because they had all kinds of like little Instagrammable moments that we captured, and we took advantage of it. We get together and have a good time. Me and my girlfriend, she's one of my best friends anyway, so we always get together and have a good time. So we in the car, we sing in the car, we do all the things. We have a good time. We go eating after whatever we're doing. We make sure we and try to go somewhere we've never been. Or I'll take her somewhere I think she's never been, before, because I'm here down here in the mix. But we have a good time. We shop, we eat, we have fun. We go out and experience something and have fun, and that's exactly what we did. And this time, experiencing it with the kids is always good, also, because they need to see that adult interactions, between girlfriends like me and my girlfriend, and it's all good. It's all good. I've been knowing my girlfriend since, I want to say maybe 2006 or 7. So that'll be a long time. This is 2026. By 2027, it'll be 20 years. I know some people know people longer, much longer than I have other girlfriends and other best girlfriends, and so yeah, I always talked about that also, and I love them, They're my family, good, bad, or indifferent. Because half time, a lot of time, most time, not most time, but they can get on my nerve because I'm a little funny. So anyway, I want to ask you, because this is something I want to get into, because I'm done with that content creator and having to establish the hours, because I know what I know, and I know I need to do it, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to get better at it, because I got a lot that I'm doing right now that's going to take me all the way throughout this year, because honey, at the end of this year, I promise you, I got a great big old surprise that I'm going to be informing you about. My close friends know what it is, but I've got to hopefully, like pray God willing, Lord say the same, what I'm saying? He spared my life. I'll be here to do it, and I have something that I want to do, and I'm intending on carrying it out. But if it ain't meant for, if it's not God's will for me to do it, I won't be doing it. Okay, I'll be right up in here doing something else, or we're gonna make something happen. It just might not be that. Okay, so we are gonna move on, and I want to ask you: have you done your taxes? I want to ask you, have you done your taxes? And give me a thumbs up. You here, you can just give me a thumbs up. And before you roll out, give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs up. I want to know what's so hard about someone coming on your channel. They see you. Maybe they come and see you and they're saying, they could be first timers, right? And so they're just like, oh, somebody lied. Who that is? What they saying? And so they might think when they see me, or when they, well, you see Esthering Queen, baby. You see it was the Esthering Queen is talking about content creators have working hours too. You know what I'm saying? You see what the title is, so you come here, just go and give me a little, doot doot, give me a little thumbs up. But if you're down, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I ain't gonna be mad at you regardless. Okay? I love you regardless. Okay? That's one of the things I start telling myself. I'm not gonna be loving things. I am definitely gonna be loving people. Okay. People. So I just want to ask you if you did your taxes yet. I have not did my taxes yet either. But I have filed my extension. So that's good. I filed my extension. So I don't know about you guys, but I think we have up until, you definitely have, that's what's mouth. You definitely have, I don't know if you got a couple days. What is this? Today's the 3rd. You might have to the end of this week. I don't know. Check with your accountant. If you haven't filed an extension, and you may just want to file an extension, you still may have time to file your extension. I know they were telling me that I need to go on and get it done. And I went on and got it done. Already approved. Your extension has been approved. And so now I can lay back until October and find all the receipts, dig it all up. And that's why I do it. Because I always have to dig it all up. That's the bottom line. So, but I am getting better with that also, because this year here, I'm saving all the receipts. I want to know what it's going to look like if I save every receipt, if I log every mile. What is that going to look like for me? What have I been missing out on? Okay. Because we all know I'm a veteran, and I missed out on my disability compensation for many, 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 many years because I didn't do what I needed to do, and that was go to the doctor, get my examinations, let that determination get me my compensation. I didn't do it. Okay, hurt me for many years. Okay, and I just lived through the pain. What I could have still been, receiving my compensation is just not right. I just did not do myself right. So I did myself an injustice, as we mainly do most of us all the time. I know I'm guilty of it. So, you know, I think I'm more guilty than a lot of people of that particular thing. Okay. Yeah. Putting everything else first, but yourself. So, okay, so taxes, either you got your taxes done, or you're doing it. Some people got their money already, right? Some people got their money already. Do you have your money already? You got your money back? Do you have, why that thing moving like that? Do you have your taxes? Probably because I'm waving my hand. Do you have your taxes, your tax refund back already? Or have you just filed your taxes already? You good if you did, okay? Because it ain't even April. It's not even April. So here we go. Let's move on, because I wanted to talk about taxes, and I wanted to talk about the fact that I'm going to be saving all my receipts, because I am. And then I'm going to ask my accountant, what is that all about? What comes out of that? And so I know I've asked before, and one time before they told me, if you're not saving all your receipts, like if you don't have all your receipts, just a couple of them, that ain't going to do right. The IRS ain't going to really feed into that. But if you got all of them, I don't know, that's a horse of another color. So I'm going to see what color that horse is. I'm going to see what color that horse is. So let's go on to this, okay? So somebody told me they want me, I want to say, that person is not a nutritionist, but I'm going to like this little spa, getting this spa treatment, and they want me to drink 1 gallon of water. Now I can drink some water. Now I try to drink water all day. Sip, sip, swoop, swoop, sip, sip, swoop, swoop. I'm trying to hide my mouth because it's acting crazy. But anyway, but drinking 1 gallon of water, I'm thinking that's not right. And Dr. Gundry, okay, Gundry, Gundry, Dr. Gundry, I believe it was him. Because I listened to Dr. Gundry when he breaking down what's good for you, what's not good for you, as far as nutrition goes, he'll break it down. And I believe one of these nights when I was up late as usual, he came on TV and Dr. Gundry said, he's some renowned, I want to say it. I want to say what he is. Okay, it's hard. Okay, it's hard. He's some renowned cardio. Okay, forget about it. I can't get it. Yeah, well, he's a big time surgeon who actually also and I think it's heart surgery that he's done. So if you know the name of that, I don't want to just jam it up. So I'm not going to say it. But yeah, he's a big time surgeon, renowned surgeon, and also invented a lot of things that people use in the operation rooms now, today, still. So he's that guy, and he talks about his battle with weight loss and how he then dedicated himself to research on making, on being able to fight that. So, and honey, he's 70-something years old, walking, living his best life, him and his wife, because of his research and the things that he have found out, period. doing his research, and he's sharing a lot of it with us on TV. Dr. Gundry, Gundry. You probably can look him up. Okay, Dr. Gundry, you owe me. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, he owed me. So I remember, if it was him, said, that's a myth. That's a myth, thinking that you have to. Okay, but here's where I'm not gonna fight the people who told me that I need to drink a glass. I need to drink a gallon of water. Here's where I know they're coming from. Here's where I know they're coming from. They said I need to drink a gallon of water every day, but that's because I'm getting some red light treatment, the whole full body red light treatment, okay, which is wonderful. Okay, the theory of it is wonderful. And so the theory is, you see me with this. Okay, so the theory is, let's not worry about that. The theory is, you get the red light treatment, okay, front, back. You sit in this thing for 15 minutes, and it feels wonderful. The idea of what it's supposed to be doing sounds marvelous, and I personally need it to work. Okay, so you sit in this thing. It's like a tanning booth, right? It's like a tanning booth, and you sit in this thing. It's like a tanning booth, and you close it down on yourself, like a tanning booth or a coffin. Okay, so you sit, you lay in it. So a tanning booth look like a coffin too. It does. It does. It does. It does. Not the ends and stuff, and it ain't cute, but it does. So, oh, I dropped the towel. Hold on. What am I doing? What am I doing? Why is my towel on the floor? Anywho, I don't know. But the thing is, so you lay down in this, it's like a bed, right? And you see the lights. So you get in there, you see the lights where it's going to light up on the bottom and on the top. And actually, you boop, boop, you turn it on, and it's red. You can't see. You got to put the little odd things on, right? And you lay in there, pull the little door down on you, and right over you, because they don't touch you. And you let the red lights do what they're going to do for 15 minutes. Now, what the red lights do is melt the fat. Okay, and so I'm in this particular machine called a DAHLIA, a dialer, yeah, DAHLIA, yeah. So DAHLIA, however you want to pronounce it, and that's supposed to be a really good, like, medical grade machine. So that's what they're telling me. Okay, this is what they sold me on. Is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what they sold me on. So I was in. Okay, tell me. Huh? My mother always said I was like a little sucker for things like that, and it sounds good. Yeah, I might just be. So I'm listening, because the thing is, I've done my own research, I've done my own reading, because I'm always trying to figure out how to melt the fat, how to tone the body, how to get this thing together. And especially after I just let go for so long now, after being in the military. So yeah, I need all the help people. But anywho, I that's what I'm doing, and I believe that's why they're telling me I need, because the red light melts the fat. It melts the fat, and that's the only thing you do. You get in there, you 15 minutes, you laying, you're on the machine, so this machine is behind me. I'm laying on it, just act like I'm laying flat, because I'm laying this way. And then the machine, I close it down on me, over me, like this, over me, okay? And from foot to the head, the whole face is underneath this machine. You got the little eye things on, and you stay in there for 15 minutes, and then you get off of that, and you do another, I don't know if it's 15 minutes, but some little setting that we have, and you get on that, and it's one of those vibrating things. And I remember getting on those one time, long time ago. I actually thought, with my little new injury, that it was gonna hurt me, and I haven't noticed that it happens. So I pray to God that it's not causing me more harm than good. But if it's gonna shake up all that what it's supposed to do, the objective, okay, is for it to, your fat has been melted. Now let's break it down, shake it up, and I like the little shaking feeling. I hope it's furrowed up and not making things more flabby. Lord, please don't let it make things more flabby. Okay. No, because the red light also, y'all, that's what's on me too. Because I was like, you know what? I don't need no more flabby. So the red light also tightens and tones. Hello, did you hear me? Okay, so I was all in. I was all in. You tight tone? Okay, thank you so much. Where do I sign? Okay. And so we're doing that. Do the little captivating or capulating, whatever they call it, that machine right here. Okay. And the shaking machine, it just shakes you back and forth. It's wonderful. It's not new. It's been in existence. And the water, so we can get on with that. I believe they tell me that gallon of water, so it's to make sure all those fat cells that they melted and then we shook out so they could move, you know, could now be flushed out. And so you do find yourself going to the bathroom more. It actually is coming out, and you notice because when you go to the restroom, your urine is more, it's a little foggy, because like something else is in it coming out. And that's good. So let's see how that works. Okay, we just got started. One thing for sure, time will tell. And your girl, even though I did eat some chocolate yesterday, but last week I did good. Last week I did good with the sugar. And so this week I say I took my little candy, okay, my little chocolate is good. I'm gonna show it to you. I want to show you this chocolate. I gotta show you this chocolate. Hopefully it's still in this nice little, yeah, but I was hoping that I still kept it in its own little pack. This little thing right here, you can get it. I think I got it. No, this one came out of TJ Maxx. Okay, so we used to eat this when I was in I have to say in Kuwait. And then so when I went through Dubai, I already knew what to get because I had been introduced to this kind of chocolate with the pistachio inside in Kuwait. Okay, so good. It's so good, my people. I mean, delicious. Okay. So, but I said to myself, okay, last week you didn't eat no sugar, and for this week, you still need to get with because what? This summer, girlfriend? This summer? I just want to be in my bathing suit. Okay, I got something. And I want to be in my bathing suit. Not because I got something. Okay, take it back. Forgive me, Lord. Forgive me, Lord. You see what I'm saying? Just that fast. Okay, so, just that fast, people. Just that fast. Gotta watch yourself. Ain't nobody even here watching me, but I'm still carrying on. Still clowning. Okay. Okay. I got one last thing that I'm probably going to get on off this screen. Leave you alone. Because you're going your way. And thank you for watching. Thank you for caring about Adrian B. Jackson, ABJ, the Esthering Queen. You're going to notice more things that you're going to see. You're going to see that I'm trying to daily. I said, you know what? I've been putting myself out, sharing my life. Because honey, some people want to be all about the scene. I'm coming here for, really for one reason only, okay? Because I am an advocate for foster children, and I want to monetize on YouTube so I can do better, take that money, invest it in my business, and support foster children better. That's the bottom line. That's why you see me. Okay? That's why you see me. Okay? So sometimes I don't care. I just have my little sweatsuit on, and I'm just here. Okay? But I like it. I can't say that I don't. I love being a creative, like being creative. I like it. I like getting things off my chest sometimes when I got things to say and sharing that with the world because I'm sure somebody else might be thinking it, you know. Y'all like my hair? I forgot yeah. It's kind of tattered and torn now though, but it was looking funky fresh on Saturday, honey. It was, and I didn't even get any good pictures. I really didn't like say take my picture. We was rushing and we got the kids and we're trying to this thrift con, thrift con was thrift conning. But I got a lot of compliments on my hair that day. I did. I got a lot of compliments, women and men, on my hair that day. It was fly. It was fly. I should have took it. Normally I take a picture, you know, when I come out of dry bar, I'll be like, I just finished dry bar. Well, I was, this day was hectic. This day was hectic. So yeah, we're gonna wind it all up. We're gonna get them off here. I'm Adrian B. Jackson, ABJ, the Esthering Queen, right? And just for those who did not know, and like I said, I'll come here. I'm here for foster children. That's why you see me on the screen, and I need to do it more and more as much as possible. And that's what I was talking about. I was talking about how now you're going to see me with my stats, bringing more awareness to foster children, you know, bringing more awareness to foster children in hopes that we can lessen those numbers of foster children in our world, okay? It definitely, of course, the focus is United States. The stats are talking about the United States. It's not talking about the world. So the stats are talking about the United States, and I'm doing whatever I can do right here in Atlanta, Georgia, and I definitely need to be doing more, and I plan to. So definitely need to be doing more, and I plan to, and I can't wait for it. I leave my schedule open for those things that I know that I am going to do. I do, and I will be doing it, okay? So, thank you so much. We're going to call it a DAY. You have a good evening, and so will I. So, in the meantime, and in the meantime, and in between time, you know what I want you to do? Be Esthering. Bye.